By this video we are going to see about PCB design, how to do the simple PCB design using Proteus software. I am going to explain the steps in the simple way. Let's start. Before going this, I want to tell about the PCB design. It's it's reduce the place we are placing the components. The lot of components are electronic components. In the early days, we are using the electronic components in the large room size, but nowadays the simple chip size, they are integrating into the chips, and the chips are joined in through via in the PCB layout. Just the simple board contains lot of the components. For making that components, the before steps are just like this. First create the semantic, and then the PCB layout, then manufactures process. Here we are going to see only the software to do this PCB design. A manufacture process are very the long process. Let's see about this. First we have to open the Proteus software. I am using the Proteus, so I am using the Proteus software. Just to see this, I am already create the project to view this. First, for the new project, new, let's once again see this new project. Yes, save this, and I'm going to start the new project. One, here the path to save the file. I'm going to save here. Select the folder. Next, give the next. Just select the semantic. Here, lot of options are available. You can use either one of them. Just give next, and here create PCB layout. Here also some of the options are available. That means layers. I'm using default. Just give next. I'm not going to create any firmware project. Just simply give next. Then here semantic and layout are marked. Then give finished. Directly open to the PCB layout and click the semantic capture. See this selection mode, component mode, dot mode, label mode, text script, bus mode, subcircuit, terminal, device pin mode, this one graph mode, this one pop-up mode, this generator mode, probe mode, that's oscillator terminal mode, here line mode, box means rectangular size, it's circle, this one arc, this one closed path, this test, symbols and the marker mode, then rotations, degrees, etc. Here also some of the options are available. This one source code, this one bill of the material, we can generate the bill from here itself. Design explorer, here gripper mode, this one 3D visualizer, we can view the board directly by using this software. This one layout mode, this one capture mode. First we want to add the component. To place this, press the key P, then type the component name and get this semantic layout as well as the PCB layout. Just double click on the component is added here. Then resistor, select the categories. I'm using the iron metal film. This one, double click. Capacitor, Then select the category capacitor, and you're going to use thin flame. Or otherwise here 0.7 mm, so I'm going to use some less size. This one 0.2 inch. Use any one of them. Double click on it, it will add here, and then close it, and just select the component to add. The cursor is like this, just one press, give the component where to place, select it, and just again click it, then select the resistor. To rotate the add with plus, where you want to place it, place the component as you like. Then add the capacitor, just select the label mode, just give the label. The power supply at all, we cannot give this in the PCB layout, so we can make the holes to give the power supply from the out source. For that I am using the extra dots. Just hold it. These are dot. This is a dot means junction. It will create the junction automatically. Otherwise, we can also create the junction using this dot mode. Let's see this dot I'm using it. Just to save it, and just select the selection mode and select all the components. It will change into red color. Then go to the PCB layout, just right click, place components, and what are the components you are going to select it. Means you are use the components in the PCB layout that are already placed in the schematic diagram. The schematic diagram components are placed here. You can select the components and just place where you want to place it. I am first selecting the transistor. I am pressing here. Next, see this. After placing the transistor, it will go off. Next, I am going to place resistor. See this. Just one click, it will generate the next component. Means what the components you are used there. See this. I'm using the R5 here for the input, and R3 for the ground, R4 and R1 for this, R1 for the power supply, this one for capacitor for output taking. Just arrange the components. Just select it and and where you want to place it, just move. Just arrange as you like. I'm going to arrange like this. Transistor in this place. Capacitor is here. I'm going to get some output from here. For the purpose, just take via mode. I'm using this. From here, I'm going to drag something. This is track mode. Select someone. Generate this like this. Place like this. Click. Click on it will generate like this. Next, see here, R1 and R2 are want to give the VCC. See that R1 and R2. Just directly from R1, I'm going to take this and see here R3 and R4 we want to get the ground. R1, R2 and R4, just press like this. Just zoom it. It's over. Next, I'm going to select the layer. For this, I want to select the rectangle box mode. Just border edge. Select the components. Just see here. Here in this option, 3D visualizer. Press that. It's directly come to the components. When you want to replace the components and see the design, you can press the component, it will remove, and you can see this, and you can rotate any of the view and top, bottom, and you can also zoom it and rotate it. Thank you.